Why are there so many single women out here that are struggling to find a man? Well, I'm going to tell you the reason, but you're not going to like the answer. Now, this may not apply to you, so don't take offense. But if you do, maybe you need to reflect why it makes you offended. Honestly, a lot of women treat men like trash. A lot of women take men for granted. A lot of women want men to take accountability for their actions and what they do. But boy, if you ask a woman to take accountability for her faults and her actions, it's straight to signing divorce papers. But my question is, why are women so resistant to taking accountability? Like really, what is the reason why you won't take accountability for your actions? I know for me personally, because I was this woman for many, many years, like most of my marriage, I realized it's because I thought I had to be perfect and that society judged me based on my level of perfection. And if I dared to take accountability for my faults and actions, then I would be even more demonized. But the reality is, me not taking accountability was making it worse. And I don't think a lot of women understand the fact that we are a lot of the problem. I'm not saying we're the whole problem, but at least on my platform, on this side of things, a lot of men are trying. They're putting in the effort. They're doing the things that they need to do. And women are taking their husbands for granted. They got married because they wanted to be married, not because they wanted to be a wife. So you single ladies struggling to find a man, most men are not even wanting to get married anymore because they've dealt with bad relationship after bad relationship of women taking them for granted and treating them like trash. And honestly, I can't blame them. If you put all the effort in for a year, didn't get anything back, you wouldn't tolerate that either. So why are we expecting men to just sit down, shut up, and take it? You would advise every one of your girlfriends, girl, don't take that from him. Why should he take that from you? And honestly, I truly believe that lack of accountability is one of the #1 reasons why marriages are failing. So we refuse to take ownership of the things that we need to take ownership for. But I can promise you, if you take accountability for your actions and work really hard to fix them, your marriage can look completely different. Because y'all, that's where I'm sitting right now. The problem is you just gotta swallow your pride, do what it takes to make a change.
Yo, what's up guys? Back again with another video for the Passport Bros. First and foremost, please hit that like, comment, subscribe button. It helps the channel a lot and I appreciate it very, very dearly. Now today we have this Western woman here today taking some accountability, y'all. Oh, hold on. Stop the show. Whoa. A Western woman taking accountability. Oh nah, son. I think it's the end of the world. Oh, hold on. What is this? What type of sorcery is this? Type of magic? A Western woman actually taking accountability for her actions. Whoa. Like, this is real. This is actually happening. Women are actually starting to see themselves for their own BS. Oh my goodness. See, this is what a lot of Western women need to start doing in order to improve their situation. But even though there are some very few women that are taking accountability, the large majority are still rejecting accountability and still living in their delusion where they feel as if they're perfect, they're the prize, they're special, there's nothing that they can do to improve, there's nothing that they should have to do to better themselves, improve their treatment in a relationship, improve their level of respect in a relationship. And it's sad the fact that a lot of times when women do find... Quick break, guys. I just wanted to introduce to you the free money making guide to become a passport bro and sustain your lifestyle overseas. How to make money as a passport bro working remotely. Get your guide now. Join the community. The link is in the description below and in the comment section as well. Let's get this money, guys. Only take accountability is usually only when after they've been through so many relationships, they've been ran through like a marathon. Now they see the errors of their ways because reality has set in. Father Time it's taking away slowly what Mother Nature gave you. The beauty, the youth, is flying away. It's flying away. It's disappearing slowly but surely. Now they're starting to see, I'm starting to be alone. Hold on. Where are the men? Where are the good men? Where are they? Why are they not here? I know they're there. I know they're out there, but they're not next to me. Where are they? Why? They start to panic. The anxiety increases. Reality sets in that, hold on, you just might be alone. Hold on. They ain't no good man checking for you. Hold on. You got to get a dog. Hold on. It's winter time. And now they want to learn from the errors of their ways, which is good, and I commend them for doing so. But why is it always when women are older and a lot of times been ran through, so to speak, that now they come to this realization? Because they have no choice but to come to this realization now, because they don't have the same leverage and power that they used to have when they were younger. That's the fact of the matter. That is facts. But hey, I'm not gonna knock you. Definitely, it's a good thing for you to take accountability for your actions, as we all should. Absolutely. I just would wish women would do this a little bit earlier on in their life, in their 20s, when they actually have the most leverage, when they actually have the most dating power and getting a relationship. That way, a man won't be getting you after you've been through all this trauma, all this damage. Now you're bringing all this baggage into a relationship, a marriage, that now a man has to deal with all of this. He should be getting the best of you, not the rest of you after Chad, Tyrone, Miguel. And this is why there is such thing called a loneliness epidemic here in the West. There's a lot of people complaining today that, they're lonely. A lot of women in particular. Because a lot of men are alone today too, but the men are not complaining. When the men are alone, they're in peace. They're happy. They're free. Loneliness or being alone for a man is actually very freeing. It's actually very peaceful. It's actually very beneficial because, one, we can keep all our resources to ourselves, our money, our time, our attention, our energy. We don't have somebody nagging us and trying to control and or manipulate us and our resources, trying to extract resources from us, trying to suck us dry. Not that kind of way. You understand? So being alone for a man is actually doing him a favor. Whereas on the flip side, for women, it's absolute misery. Women don't like being alone. They really hate that to their core. Because when a woman's alone, she has no choice but to face herself. She has no choice but to look in the mirror and say, that's me. Why do I look like this? Why do I act like this? Why is my personality like this? Why am I so insecure like this? They have no choice but to look at themselves in the mirror and be accountable to a certain degree for why they're alone. And she's going to start to question herself. Why don't I have a man? Why am I single? Why I don't have a husband now? Why I don't got kids? Why? When she asks herself these questions, oftentimes she's going to get to the conclusion that, Maybe it's because I'm not good enough. Maybe it's because I'm not special enough. I'm not enough of the prize. That might not be true, and it may be true, but your behavior and the way you treat men is a big reason and a big part of that. So these women begin to suffer and fall into depression to a certain degree because the meaning of why they're alone. They feel as if they're not supposed to be alone, because being alone to a woman, or loneliness in general, is like punishment. It's like consequences to a woman. It's like she was sent to jail or something. Like, they hate it. And that's how a lot of women are today, and that's what a lot of women are dealing with today. But a lot of them brought it upon themselves, because the disrespect, the humiliation, the delusion, the lack of care, the lack of love that they give to men, the very men, the good men that you should be with, you're too busy using that energy that you should be using to love them to disrespect them and to insult them. So now you're pushing those men away to either be by themselves or to go overseas. Shout out to the passport bros. And now you're alone, and misery has sunk in. So this is the end result of what a lot of women are will destroy your reality, feeling and being. If you have that type of mentality, continue down this route, you will destroy. I am strong and independent. I don't need a man. Baby, so with that being said, guys, if they have that y'all doing mentality, they definitely feeling the pressure. Continue to get your passports. Continue to book your flights. If it ain't foreign, it's boring. If it ain't foreign, I'm ignoring. Passport bros, we up. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you, guys.